Hello, Cheryl here, the No Sugar Coach. Today is day 61 of my carnivore experiment. Now, today I want to talk to you about urges and cravings for junk foods. Of course, no one ever has cravings for steak or chicken or fish. But if you're a chocoholic or a chips and dip kind of person, you know the pull of such frankenfoods. Now, when most of my clients first approach me, they feel like they're losing total control over their food choices. It's like there's this huge magnet constantly pulling them one way when all they want to do is stick to their healthier food habits. But it's just so hard to resist the sweets and the junk. They're pretty much at wit's end. So it's probably happened to you. It's certainly happened to me a bazillion times. It's like something sweeps over you and you lose the ability to even think straight. And many people struggle with these urges and these cravings. And for some people, it's because they have a full on addiction and they find it particularly difficult to break free from the cycle of cravings and overeating. But there is hope. By implementing some key strategies, you can take back control. I think one of the first things that's important is to identify the triggers, right? So the first step is in managing craving is to recognize the first impulse to, let's say, to wanting ice cream, right? What is this urge? Now think for a moment. What was it that suddenly made you think of ice cream? What brought on the urge to want it in the first place? Try to identify what triggered the urge. Did you have a fight with your boss or your spouse? Are you tired or overly hungry? Did you smell something? Are you sad or lonely, or do you feel like celebrating? When you can pinpoint the trigger or the urge, you can manage the cravings better. The other thing to do is to watch your thoughts as they come into your mind. You can then make a choice. You have free will. You can literally take the unwanted thought and escort it out of your brain and avoid or at least minimize a craving. If, however, you don't take time to figure out why the urge came upon you, and then you start to think about the ice cream and you fantasize about eating the ice cream, and you remember how good the ice cream tastes, and you picture yourself buying the ice cream, well, then you will have a full-on craving that will be very, very difficult to manage. There's pretty much no distracting or meditating your way out of this scenario. But you can minimize cravings by becoming aware of your thoughts. Decide what to do with those thoughts. Oh, look, I just had a thought of eating ice cream. That's weird. That came out of the blue. Oh, wait, I am feeling a bit tired today. Trigger. I always think of junk food when I'm tired. Well, I think I'll take that thought. I'll let that I'll take that thought and then I'll let it go. And instead I'll go make a cup of tea, or I'll go to bed earlier tonight, or I'll catch a nap this afternoon. And then you're done. I want you to know that you always have the power within you to make the right choice. You're not helpless. And you're definitely not powerless. You are an intelligent person with the ability to decide what is right for you. If your goal is to work on improving your health, or you want to lose excess body fat, you already know that ice cream is not a part of the solution. So with the right tools and guidance from a professional coach or counselor who specializes in addiction, you can learn to make the right choice. You can learn to tell the difference between the addicted voice and your voice, and they are not the same. Watch your thoughts. Be curious as to where they come from. If the thoughts are triggering, acknowledge them and promptly show them the door and go do something nice for yourself. Be proud that you took control and then just move on. These invasive thoughts will come. It's inevitable, but they will come less and less frequently. And over time, it will get easier. If you'd like to get a professional assessment to find out if you have an addiction to sugar and carbs, I am licensed and certified to conduct such an assessment. You can book a discovery call with me. I've provided my contact information in the link below. As for the carnivore diet, it is a great way to quiet the chatter in your brain because you're never eating anything that tastes sweet, and you're not consuming things that make you want more and more. And no, I don't ask all of my clients to go on a carnivore diet. My program is specifically created for every individual. But I do believe a carnivore diet can be very useful. It's not necessary, but it can help immensely. So until tomorrow, eat well, be kind to yourself, and keep a smile on your face. Bye bye.